Yum, yum, yum. Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee.
Uh-oh, I broke it. There it is.
Hello, hello, hello.
What's going on, guys? It's Friday. We're exhausted.
Hello from Paraguay.
We are so beat today.
Both of us.
You came upstairs, I was like...
And I was downstairs like, I don't want to do
and I was like,
makeup.
did you make me a coffee? And you're like...
It's 7 o'clock.
It's 7 o'clock.
You were like, I made a tea. And I was like, what was that supposed to mean?
It just means you press a button and
you could have still... That's pretty much how hard it is to make a coffee as well.
It's tea. I just press a button and get water. With the coffee, I gotta add creamer and all that nonsense.
That's the only difference.
Takes way too long.
There's literally one difference. It's creamer. That's it.
Instead of a tea bag.
Because it's still Splenda. Same thing. Jeez.
Kristen, your son is so stinking cute. I can't even. Hello, people.
Oh, so freaking tired today.
Hello, Michael Miller. We had a lot of people on right in the begins.
Ugh.
Yes, Oswin found mommy.
Happy Friday, guys.
Black coffee tea. I can't.
She's French, Canadian. What do you expect?
Can you?
That's where coffee was invented. Was Canada.
Who's at the front door?
I don't know. Where's my phone? Do you have your phone?
No.
Of course you don't.
Is it the front door?
Your phone's right there. Grab your phone. Yeah, it's the front door.
Package came.
Or
most likely, it was probably just like something dumb.
Yeah. Anyway, what's going on with the thing?
Working on finishing the Loki staff. Darkachon is no longer with us. Let me guess, you changed your name? Someone's gonna break in and grab a wand.
Well, they're all in here.
Milk and sugar and tea. I can't. I hate milk and tea. It makes me so gross.
It's like the same thing as cream, except you need to put more milk.
I hate milk.
Oh, in tea, you're saying. Okay.
No. We did not just wake up. We wish.
No, we got home from work and showered and ate, and now we're doing this. So no, just wake. Who wakes up at 7 o'clock at night? Are you crazy? I wish we could have taken a nap. That would have been nice. Take like an hour nap.
Nope, that was me leaving earlier. What are you doing, Meek?
Just go to the live view, you silly goose. Just click on the front door.
Front door. Live view. It was the no package. No package. It looks like the neighbor's light is on, so that's probably what it was. Alright. What exactly is non-dairy creamer made of? It's probably, I don't know.
Soy or something?
No idea. We do not get this weekend off. In fact, we both work this weekend, so it double sucks.
Yeah. Not looking forward to that.
I tried to get it off. I was like, I messaged my other job, and I was like, you don't need me, right? And they were like, nah, you're on the schedule. I was like, dang it.
I have a dentist appointment next Saturday.
I have one coming up, too, but it's on a Wednesday.
Oh, mine's on Saturday.
In fact,
at like 9:30
3 Wednesdays in a
morning.
row I have appointments. Have you ever broken a wand?
Yes.
It's 10 a.m. there. Shoot. Wait, how many fingers am I holding, Meek? Hope you're not psychic. 3. Kivox, have you made your 2019 ranking board yet? No.
I haven't had time. I've been literally editing videos all week long and recording. That's why you guys have been getting videos so regularly.
Are you afraid of the dentist?
No, I love going to the dentist. I come back.
He's best friends with his dental hygienist.
I'm not best friends, but he's a good friend. We played the crap out of Destiny. We were very good Destiny friends, also Monster Hunter. But anyway, I love going to the dentist because I come back and I'm like, hey, Meek, look at my teeth. They're so white. Look at them. I usually like to take a picture before I go in. And then when I leave, is that weird?
See, like, when I get my teeth cleaned, it does nothing. Nothing. Like, you can't even tell. And, like, I have really, really, really bad teeth. I have what they call hypoplasia, so it's, like, reduced enamel just naturally. So, it's no fun. I get
my teeth are pretty
cavities
good.
very easily. Just bad. Next Saturday I have a 24-hour Disney movie marathon. That sounds awesome.
What does that mean?
Alright, your tattoos from FMA.
Yes.
Kivox, you should wear a shirt saying, "Don't ask about my job." Then I think if you do that, though, everyone's going to ask about your job.
Yeah, whatever you tell people to not do, they're going to do. So I just won't answer.
Do you still play Monster Hunter? You never talk about it anymore.
I haven't played. YouTube takes up a lot of time, guys. We also do work at least 40 hours a week.
Usually
and then,
like 50.
Yeah, and then, this holiday I've been having extra time off, but YouTube, making wands, making your YouTube videos. I haven't had... When I play something, it's like...
helping.
When I play something, it's like quick. It's honestly really quick, and I don't really do much else.
How is that a certain matter... Well, I'm sorry, I can't read that. Which one should I buy, Xenophilius or Lupin?
I think Xenophilius is, why?
Because it's like there's a glare or something and I can't read it.
Then just put it like this. Is that better?
Yeah.
It's not in the way, right?
Your wands are really good.
Thanks.
Hi, y'all.
What up, y'all?
We're doing a book haul.
What?
That's what you do in the next book haul video.
Oh, I do?
Yeah. What up, y'all?
It's so funny. I don't remember we recorded that like 2 weeks ago.
It was more than 2 weeks ago. It was like...
Shut up.
It was a
Why do you always
while
have to make
ago.
me feel wrong and prove me wrong?
Watching all the old Disney movies for 24 hours.
Oh,
I mean, I love Disney, but I think I'd get bored. Going to Universal January 16th through the 19th.
Sweet.
Nice. Plus going to Harry Potter World.
Is anybody going to be there the second...
February...
13th, 12th, 13th?
That was my teeth. 13th? 13th. Yeah.
13th. If anybody's going to be in Universal on the 13th of February...
T said, what? There's a book haul just sitting there?
I mean, look, come on. It's coming. It's halfway edited. She did some editing on it. I just have to go in and do the corrections. Trying to teach her. I'm trying to have her learn so that she could help more. The last ones you helped me with, and they were good. I just had to show... The problem
We
is,
have
like...
to cut out all the parts of you yelling at me. And me yelling at you. And the cats screaming. And just all that
I usually
nonsense.
leave a lot of that stuff in. It's mostly like the dead noise when like we go like, you know that? And then like I cut out a lot of the ums that we have because we'll be talking.
That a lot.
Then we'll go, oh, you realized it.
I don't...
It's so funny. You've edited like 3 videos and you're like,
no,
this is so annoying.
You have a tendency to like say something, say it wrong, and then immediately start talking again. Then it's like very hard to cut it.
I can edit it. I mean, I'm used to it. Your problem is that you say something and then you don't repeat the beginning again, and you start halfway through,
and then they don't
and then you
mesh
got to
well.
try to get the beginning of the first one that was good, and then the end of the second one because you never have the beginning and the second one. So then you got to try to mash those two together and make it work.
T says that's why you're tired. She beat you up again in a book haul.
I know. Did you guys
that
see?
was the wrap
Did you see
up.
when she was hitting me with that book? I was like, "What are you doing?" You were literally going like.
I didn't mean to.
I'm just gonna hold this book here and just smack them with it.
For as big as that book is, it's really not that heavy. It didn't. That thing hurts more than the.
Well, this is leather.
Excuse me.
This is leather.
Kivox goes off on random rants too.
Not that many. Not during the recordings usually.
How do you get your hair color the way it is? Like, I know you need toner, but what color and brand? You do use toner, so we use Wella Charm T18 toner, but then to maintain the color, because toner's not going to maintain it at all.
And it kind of makes it purpley.
Yeah, and we use this brand called Viral.
The secret is, though, you need to bleach it
to lot.
To dead. You need to completely kill your hair before you can do any sort of color on it. If it's not killed enough, it won't be gray white. It'll be yellow,
I think
yellow
the
gray.
key is the
like
shampoo.
her roots. You see how her roots are coming in?
Yeah,
Doesn't matter how much you shampoo that with color, it's not gonna
it
stick.
won't stick.
You
But
see
it's
my
called
roots?
it's called Viral. They come in different colors. I used to get the purple one, but it makes my hair too blue, so I switched to silver, and the silver one works really, really well.
Oh, you finally switched to silver,
I
huh?
did. It'll make
I was
it. It
telling
makes
you.
it really dark at first, but then it fades to a nice color. And then we also, in between using the silver shampoo, we use this one called
In between.
It's like Diamond by
I just
like
mix them.
Gem Lights. Gem Lights Diamond.
I just
something.
mix them.
I don't. I do the silver one and then like that one the next day.
I do it like.
So basically, I use silver shampoo like every other day or every 2 days.
I do it like once every week.
And we wash our hair every day.
Once every 2 weeks, I do it.
What?
Yeah.
I have to do it way more than that. My hair,
No.
but his hair doesn't get as yellow as mine.
No,
Like,
it's not that. It's because we haven't bleached my hair since June or July,
yeah.
and I don't have any half-colored roots. You have half-colored roots all the
Yeah.
time. Mine are just we bleached my hair 6 times. Go on Instagram. There's
I thought it was 5. It was 6.
It was 6, I think.
You'd love to be here while we record. Come on over.
Nope.
That was Flacco.
Oh.
Ever worked with Aspen before? P.S. You're a cute couple. Thanks. You know how we do it? We hate each other secretly.
That's no secret. Got him.
Like Mrs. something. Okay. What did we eat for dinner? He made me like a whole bunch of vegetables.
I had a bunch of snacks during the day, so I didn't have dinner.
We should do a bloopers video.
It's so.
They're not funny bloopers. I guess it would be funny if you edited them all together.
So the problem with that is like going when we're trying to edit. The problem with that is finding all of the funny parts, storing them somewhere, and then eventually going back and doing it. Like a lot of times when I'm editing, I just cut stuff out. I just go right through and I just cut stuff out, and I forget to say. And I'm like, oh crap, where was that part that was kind of funny that I kind of wanted to save? I can't find it now. So
when did you decide you have a passion for wands? Bye, Mark Disco.
Just from like YouTube, figuring it out. Made a couple.
We were talking about hair.
It was kind of like you guys suggesting it to me. That's the only reason I opened the shop is because everybody on YouTube was like, "You should open a shop," and I was like, "You sure?" And I was like, "Meek, everybody's telling me to do this."
I know, and then he was like, "It took him forever."
Yeah, because I had to figure it out. I had to figure out pricing and how I'm gonna ship it and boxes, and I still don't have it fully figured out.
So if your hair turns blue from dyeing it gray, it's the type of dye you're using. Like I found that Viral shampoo is the best one. It'll still make it like a silvery bluish gray color, but then it will fade to like a nice color. And like I said, I would use the Gem Lights Diamond whatever in between.
I used it today.
I used the silver today.
I used them both today, and I like.
If you dyed your hair pink, Viral also has a pink one. They have a whole range of colors, but like it helps maintain the color.
How much is it for that tiny little
it's
bottle?
It's $25.
Yeah, it's expensive.
They last a while though. They usually last us like 6 weeks.
Especially if it's just you that's using it. Also, if you do use it, just leave it in your hair for longer.
Like a couple minutes.
Like do like 5 minutes when you're in the shower. Just don't wash it out, and it'll stick more.
Do you prefer Harry Potter or Percy Jackson?
That's a dumb question.
How about a live stream where Meek puts makeup on Kivox?
We don't need a lot. We already did that. We did that like what? Like a year ago or something? We don't need that. No, obviously Harry Potter is the obvious answer.
3 kitties and a doggy. Kivox, have you thought of incorporating fossils into your wands? Maybe using a piece of dinosaur tooth. They can be pretty cheap. How is that cheap? What?
Yeah, I doubt it's like real. It's probably just like she's playing with a piece of glass.
Oh, that sounds safe.
It's like this big, so I don't think she can eat it. You know what I mean? She's just whacking it around. You never wanted a red cat?
Red cat?
Yeah, just like she gets a little blood on her, turns red. Eventually she'd turn brown.
Oh, no.
And eventually she'd be dead.
I know.
So the fossil thing, right?
She loves her mama.
I don't think that those would be real. They'd probably just be like a cast. you know, of a fossil. So, did you hear what I said?
Nah, I'm reading how someone likes my personality.
Well,
But they like your wands.
That's one person, at least.
How many wands do you keep for yourself?
Only usually like one a year. I have a few that like from OG ones. Two that I can't sell. One that's hers, another one that's hers, two that are mine, and then the twin wands that my first twin wands, the purple ones, the heart one.
You want to go eat her? You want to eat her? Here, go get her. Or you don't care anymore? Are we just roommates or friends?
Brother and sister.
No.
Can you tell by our skin tone?
I can't.
Look at our skin tone. It's like the same.
Do I like frogs? Fun fact, I used to have 20 frogs.
People probably ask that because you don't wear your ring ever.
Yeah.
Even though you have an extra ring.
I have a beautiful ring.
Do you have the extra ring now?
It's downstairs.
You idiot.
You were supposed to buy me another engagement ring.
I did. I bought you two already.
Yeah, I used to have 20 frogs. Most of them were tree frogs. I had some fire-bellied toads. I had an African bullfrog. That was fun. He used to eat mice, which made me really sad because I also had a pet rat. Any funny stories for the week?
Is that Kristen?
Yeah.
She always asks that. And I always feel like, I'm sorry to let you down.
We don't own pigs. We have a dog.
Pigs are like dogs.
How long do you spend on one wand?
Varies. Some like that red one that I made. This one took forever because remember how this one evolved, Meek?
A girl needs all the engagement rings.
You know
no, I want one more.
You know how this evolved? Remember how it was different before?
Yeah.
So yeah, this one took forever. This one I was working on for like 2 months. Not time 2 months, but like, you know, working a little bit on it at a time. And can you get rid of your cat, please? Like throw her out.
Kristen
Just
says you're
throw her in
supposed
the
to be
garbage.
funny. Hey, come here.
Just like don't let her down. Just
Hey.
keep her in your arms because she's gonna keep effing with stuff.
Come here.
You see my dog? She's just she's just sitting in the chair like a good girl.
Come here.
She listens to me. And you're just gonna sit there kissing at your cat.
I loved your wedding video. So beautiful. Thanks. Would you make a wand for your wedding if you have one? We already got married.
No.
So you had a sonic screwdriver for our wedding.
I did, but
I had nothing.
But maybe we would if we were doing it now.
I mean, this is kind of Meekachii fashion. I had my bouquet was made out of
book pages.
Book pages that were like origamied into roses.
It's pretty dope. It was lit.
And all of the wedding party carried lanterns down the aisle instead of flowers.
It's pretty cool. Go and watch that video. It's pretty cool.
I like the way our wedding came out. I thought it was good.
I agree.
Renewing our vows is way too expensive. I'd rather just get the ring.
Or not.
I did used to have a red-eared slider turtle.
Man, I am like yawning like crazy.
Nerdy weddings are the best weddings. Yeah, our wedding was really pretty. And if you didn't know any better, like you probably would have missed like the nerdy aspects of it. Like for instance, like all of our table names were like Gallifrey, like Silver Millennium, nerdy places, Hyrule. So like we had all
Hello
names
Bastion,
like that.
I think was one
Hello
of them.
Bastion, but like no one would, unless you're a nerd, like you wouldn't know that. We had books in the center of the table.
They were all real. Some of them.
Some
we had
of them
some of those
were fake.
ones.
Some were real.
But we had the real ones too.
Like we had little nerdy elements kind of throughout the wedding. But it was very like Victorian-esque and like steampunk, slight steampunk, not like major steampunk. You prefer pigs over frogs. All right. Twin wands for your anniversary would be cool.
She doesn't care enough.
Nah, I'd rather have jewelry.
Yeah, but jewelry costs
Jewelry.
thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Wands just cost time.
When did you start making wands?
2017.
We do like Zelda. We do. We never... No, we didn't beat the last one because we were having so much fun playing it that we knew that if we beat the final boss or whatever, we went into the castle, like, we would never play it again, so we never beat it.
Mm-hmm.
And we never played it again. We did a couple times. But we have to go back and beat it now that you don't remember how to play.
I know. That's exactly what it is. Sorry that we're, like, super boring tonight, guys. We're really tired. It's been a long week, so we're trying to just hang in here. We contemplated canceling this, but we can't cancel. We can't cancel. By we, I mean I contemplated it.
I was gonna say.
And you were complaining the whole. You're like, I could take a. It was 6 o'clock, 10, and I'm like, Meek,
I'm a nap.
I'm like, Meek, get ready. It takes you forever to get ready. Hurry up! I'm going upstairs to get everything ready. And then like she's like, I think I'm gonna nap. And I'm like, no, you're not napping. That's not happening.
I just keep looking at your shirt and it wants me to sing donut. The big donut.
Pow!
It makes the world go round.
I'm too tired to sing.
You could just do a half-hour stream.
We do a stream for as long as we want to do a stream. Leave me alone.
I'm glad we get this weekly talk. I don't have many people who understand my nerdy references.
Who's that?
Jake F.
What up, Jake F?
That looks like a X-Men dude.
Yeah, Nightcrawler, it looks like.
I'm replaying Link to the Past on my Game Boy Micro. That's old school.
Dude, the Game Boy, the micro, like the little baby one.
Yeah, right.
Dude, I only saw one of those like my whole life. You worked at GameStop,
yeah,
so
I
that
saw
didn't
them
count.
all the time.
But like, I remember
I never owned one though.
I remember my friend Jeff brought it into school. This was before we were like friends, and I was like, it was
Can
high
I
school.
touch it?
That's what I wanted to do. I was like, can I see it? And he's like, no, because that's how Jeff was. He was like super like, I have the best things. You're a loser type thing.
Jeff,
you know?
fun fact, is the one that got us into Brandon Sanderson.
Oh, with Mistborn, yeah.
Yeah.
I've tried to suggest some games.
He gave us a bunch of books.
No.
Yeah, he had them all in his garage and he was gonna like throw them out.
Yeah, he didn't give them to us. They were in a garbage bag, and I was like, "Hey, do you want these?" And he's like, "No, they're garbage." And I was like, "Can I have them?"
Oh, so our books are garbage in the basement?
No, so they were in. He just took all of his books as he was cleaning out his room. Took all of his books off his shelf and put them in a garbage bag. There was no other garbage in that bag, but it was just books, and they were gonna go to the garbage. And I was like, can I have them? Because I'm a sucker for books. And there was a bunch of manga in there. Legit. He was throwing out hundreds of dollars of like Naruto manga and like Zatch Bell. Is that what it was?
Yeah, something like that.
And like some other random ones that he bought because when he was in the military, he didn't have like anything. So he like would just go to the store and buy some and read them, you know, so he like that's how he got his collection.
Kristen says, nap, wouldn't it just be bedtime? Don't get him started. I try to take naps at like 8 o'clock all the time, and every time I never wake back up.
Yeah, never,
but
ever.
I'm like, no, I'm taking a nap, and I
she
get
gets
so mad.
Mad at me for going, all right, mate, good night. I'll see you tomorrow then. She's like, no, I'm going to get up. And I'm like, all right, set an alarm then.
Kristen. It was from, I don't even know if I'm going to use that video as a reference, but I'm talking about, like, there was a video I watched the order that you should read Brandon Sanderson books. This weekend I'll figure out the list.
Don't make promises you can't keep, me.
This weekend I'll figure out the list that I want to use, and I'll share that list. Remember when the lights went out and you couldn't play your Game Boy? Yes.
What?
Like, Game Boys used to not have backlights.
Oh.
Submitted my first wand designs a week ago.
Sweet.
When will it be on the thing? He doesn't choose all wands. And...
I can't go. I have a lot backlogged right now, so I'm just gonna start going through them. I'm gonna try to do like one of those like every week or two. I also obviously got to make some wands this weekend. Time is precious. Like somebody said earlier, time is money. And I got to pick my things between making your videos and my videos. You know, my videos usually do better than your videos, but
I had a giant magnifying glass with a light that attached to my Game Boy. It was super awkward.
I had that too. It was like an L, like it was like this, right? So you'd put the Game Boy in here, and there'd be like a magnifying glass. Do you remember that?
No.
It was like this. So here's your Game Boy. Here's the magnifying glass thing, and it was like an L shape, like this, and it would clip on, and then you just, this is amazing.
And then
I'm
they
playing
said,
these games.
Kids today will never know the struggle. Someone wants you to make a Zelda one.
Now you can get. Did you see that that iPhone or phone case that has the Game Boy built into the back of it with all the emulators on it? It's like, what the hell, man?
Embed a Triforce since you've been incorporating metal into your wands.
Oh, you mean like they did with that ring? Did you watch that video of somebody making that ring with the little Triforce and the powdered gold in there, or powdered or whatever? I was asking that person if they saw that.
When is your next book review? I mean, I just put out a wrap-up video, so my next review video is probably going to be at the end of the month.
There is a TBR coming out tomorrow. TBR coming out tomorrow morning. So if you guys are looking for book stuff tomorrow morning, so it's decently long, right? Isn't it like 15 minutes long? Something like that?
It's like 20, I think.
20 minutes long? Oh, is that the longer one? Was the wrap-up shorter? I thought that one was the longer. That was the shorter one. Well, do you not remember?
Know. The wrap-up, I think, was longer.
Tell you guys in a sec, okay? It's loading. Yeah, it's 15 minutes long. I also have that one ready, too.
I watched it already.
Oh, you did?
It has 1 view.
How was it? Was it good?
It was alright.
Was it alright?
No,
you got it there watching.
Oh,
it was great. It was the best video ever. Best video on YouTube right now. It's going to be trending pretty soon with 500 views. Trending.
It was so weird. My coworkers were watching our videos in work the other day, and I was like,
that's so. Why do they know about our YouTube
awkward.
channel? Don't tell people about this.
And I just hear like my dumb voice in the background. I'm like, cringe.
Why do they know? Why?
They
how?
asked me.
Don't tell your coworkers about these things. That's crazy.
It's literally out here for anyone to watch.
Yeah, but if they find it randomly, that's okay.
They're never gonna find it.
Then that's fine. That's okay. Then why tell? Then why make the point?
They were literally like, why do you have an alias?
Why make the point that that anybody could find it if you know that they're never gonna find it?
YouTube is like a big part of our life, so I talk about it sometimes.
But if you're gonna be embarrassed about it, then don't tell people.
It's just weird when people watch it right in front of you.
You know what I realized?
If someone goes home and watches it, that's fine.
Remember
but
when we first recorded a podcast?
Yeah.
Hearing your voice.
It was
really weird, right? Now
I don't think about it.
I'm so numb to it. I feel like my voice sounds the same as it sounds in my head now. I don't hear the difference anymore. When I first started recording, it's like, oh my, who is that? Like I wouldn't even know who it was.
Yeah. He's like, or say I'm watching you right now. It's different when you know it's happening and you know someone's like actively watching something.
I'm not even a fan of her watching the videos out loud.
He won't let me watch his videos
unless I think it's like a hilarious video and I'm like, I want to watch that one again. I just watched it for an hour while I was editing, but let's just watch it again. The funny thing is like the rough edit's usually fine, and like whenever I have to like add some little funny moments or some zooms or some pans or something or some effects, that ends up taking an extra hour after I edit it. And then I have to make the thumbnail, intro, outro.
Don't care about what people think. Don't. And then we are all watching you too.
It's so weird too. We've gotten a couple messages from you guys like on Instagram or something. It'll be like our dumb faces on your big 70-inch TV. And I'm just like, oh God. Ugh. People are watching us right now.
I need to get like Botox.
I need to just wear a mask all day long.
I hate hearing my voice on video.
You get used to it.
Honestly, yeah.
What was that? Whoa.
But
stop being
we
so sassy.
hated it so much at first, but like he said, I don't even notice it anymore. I've just like I have a very, very like monotone voice, and I've just like given up.
I disagree.
Someone keeps saying that there's a Spinosaur tooth on $15 for Etsy, and they're definitely real.
Sure. Whatever you say, boss.
We did like Bird Box. I know some people had some hang-ups with it, but yeah. Wow, you hated it? I liked it a lot. There was one issue I had was in the ending, but I can't talk about it unless we have like a spoiler stream.
There was things that were bad. You know, some of the editing was bad.
I liked it a lot. It made me super emotional. Sandra Bullock is just amazing, and whenever she would cry, I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, it was fine.
I liked it a lot.
It wasn't terrible. I don't think it was.
I feel like
I don't think it's as good as so many people like think it is.
Well, like the issues that people had with it, I already knew people had issues because of the books. Like watching BookTube, it feels like the same issues people had with the book they're having with the show. So I'm wondering if they kept it similar to the book.
I mean, after watching Doctor Who,
I never read it much.
After watching the new season of Doctor Who this year, it's like anything that comes out is just gravy. It's amazing. It's fire.
Apparently the Bird Box challenge is a thing. And people get hurt while running around. But, well, they're just dumb.
Aren't all challenges just like dumb
I mean, take it or leave it. Sandra Bullock does some stupid movies. I thought she did an amazing job in this.
I really liked her in Ocean's 8.
That movie sucked.
Was that her in Ocean's 8?
Yeah. Get this, guys. This blows my mind. He gets Sandra Bullock mixed up with Julia Roberts.
They're like the same person.
Julia Roberts is way uglier than Sandra Bullock.
I got confused because of Ocean's 11, and I thought that was...
He kept saying, like...
I was like, I don't get what... That's his wife.
Like,
that's his wife. Why are they saying that it's his sister? And then we watched the first one, and I was like, see? They're married. And you're like, that's not the same person, right? I was like, what do you mean that's not the same person?
Jacob says they're the same person.
I'm telling you, man, they're like the same person. It's like Kristen and T.
I think
they're
Sandra
the same
Bullock,
freaking person.
she makes some dumb movies, but like in Bird Box, she killed it. I thought she did a great job acting.
I made you a little square of paper. That's
thanks.
for you.
The dog hated it.
No, she loved it. She was
keeps
coughing,
choking.
so choking on happiness.
It's kind of like when people would jump off roofs with brooms. Like, hello, don't do that. Yeah, people are just dumb. There were alternate endings for Bird Box. There's a video on YouTube about it. I want to read the book now. Like I said, there were certain issues that people had with the book, and I knew about them all along, and I feel like people complain about the same stuff. So I imagine that they're similar, but I don't know anyone that's read it and watched it to tell me, so...
Oh, if you guys have any, like, wand-related questions, this is, like, the time and place to ask.
Maybe, because I've been, like, skipping over some...
Literally, the name of the live stream is Wand Talk and More. So please don't just include the and more. That's one job that you have, is to read the comments, please.
What do you think about wands of hot glue?
I think that they're fine for starting making stuff and Meek, what are you doing?
She keeps going to jump off.
11, stop, please. Thank you.
I was carving a wand earlier today and sliced my hand.
I wasn't talking. They're fine. They're just not real wands. They're like toy wands. So somebody cut their hand?
Yeah. T says Ocean 8 was so bad, and then Sandra Bullock is so beautiful. I agree. I think Sandra Bullock is really pretty, and like
terrible.
Julia Roberts, like she aged well, but to me, I never thought she
looks
was
like
pretty.
Michael Jackson. No, that's the other one.
Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. Okay.
You saw Ocean's that too. 8, sometimes she looked like Michael Jackson. And I was like, how many wands do you make when you're sleeping? I've been in love with Sandra Bullock ever since I first saw Speed. I still love that movie in a guilty pleasure kind of way. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't remember that movie. I saw it a long time ago. I get so pissed when my dad calls Isla Fisher Amy Adams. At this point, I've corrected him so many times. I don't know who Isla Fisher is.
Or Amy Adams is.
Amy Adams is that enchanted girl, isn't it?
I don't know.
She also...
Do I look like I would know that? I don't even know who Sandra Bullock is. Or Julia Bullock, or whatever her name is.
I started making wands and they all come out rough and pretty ugly. Are there any tricks to smoothing them out?
Sandpaper. Or a sanding sponge. You can get those too. Just kind of just try to...
Have you ever looked into the metaphysical properties of different woods?
You mean like... in real life or in Harry Potter lore? Harry Potter lore, yes. In real life, no.
What's a good wood to start carving wands with for a beginner?
I think sycamore's pretty good. It's pretty soft. Any soft wood that you can get.
I have a question about your thoughts on the best way to attach a blade to a deer horn handle. I'm working on one right now and can't decide the best way to go about it. You should make one.
By blade, they mean the blade of the wand, Meek, just so you know, because you looked confused. I would say you could...
Uma Thurman and Cameron Diaz.
You could drill a hole. You could use a tie, a wrap around it of some kind. Definitely, I would also use glue in there as well. Drilling a hole and putting the wand into the antler itself would probably be your best bet. And then gluing it in as well.
Aspen wood is a medium hard type of wood. You should use it for a wand. They do look alike.
I don't think they look alike. It's just like they're kind of older actresses that are in movies with George Clooney. And I feel like that messes me up. That messes up my brain. It's like George Clooney and
I just don't get it because they look nothing alike to me at all.
I don't think they look alike either.
You don't care, so you just
I don't pay attention to what they look like. I just pay attention to what they're doing and like their character. Like it doesn't matter.
What woods do you suggest to carve spirals into?
Any wood really. Softer woods are not going to hold up as nicely, so harder woods would probably be better. But the harder woods burn easier too when you're carving it in, so you got to kind of choose your speeds.
Real life, kind of the same thing with crystals.
They're answering the question about if I looked into the things. No, I haven't.
I've worked with aspen wood before. Oh, they're both just redhead. I'm talking about the girls that Kristen said, not Julia Roberts and Sandra Bullock. Oh. I love that idea. I wanted to use hemp wrap on it anyway and could help secure it. Thank you, kind sir. I'll try to hold with a dowel and glue and do a wrap. Excellent. So I've been watching Monk on Prime Video. There are a lot of big actors, actresses that had extra roles on that show. It's crazy. Did we have like a random charge for CBS or something from Amazon? Like I was just browsing through my credit card the other day and I saw this charge. And the crazy part is you go onto my Amazon account, you go under digital orders, it says nothing. Like we didn't order anything. I'm like, what is this $6 charge? And I called them, and they're like, oh, you ordered CBS. I was like, we clearly did not. I was like, and it's under our account. So now I'm, like, checking it, like, obsessively, making sure no one, like, hacked into our account. Bye, you have to go. Goodbye. I'm going to make a purple heart wand and submit it to you.
Sweet.
I was thinking about making a wand with an acrylic handle. Just thought it would look sweet. Any advice for new wand maker, guys? I'm at a dilemma. The first wands I submitted didn't take very good pictures, and I didn't have a setup for the pics. Now, should I resubmit? I just want to make sure it's your rules. You can resubmit. Are you a Tim Burton fan? I mean, I wouldn't say like...
I wouldn't say like anything that he puts out I'm going to like, but is he still married to Hela Belbrota?
I don't know.
I think they're separated now.
That sucks. I always get sad when I hear people separating. My tummy's going nuts. My third voice. I don't know if that voice is out yet, that video. So that Pokemon Go PvP update. We have not seen any new Steven Universe episodes, so please don't spoil.
Oh yeah, Wyatt was telling me about that it was coming. They were coming out like on the 17th of last month. That means that we have a few episodes to watch.
I haven't done the PvP yet. Do you want to watch the new Mary Poppins? I mean,
I do. I don't want to watch it in theaters, no, but I want to watch it. I always liked Mary Poppins.
You are allowed to, yes, you're allowed to submit 2 wands. Some people submit
Just make sure you submit something that like try to frame it in the picture like this size so that I can like easily show it off and see it. Don't like put it like edge to edge like this because usually you'll cut something off, and don't put it in the picture like this, just try to have it nicely like that, like in the middle of the shot, Give me some space to work around it. If I need to zoom in a little bit, I will. It just the easier you guys make it, the more likely it is for me to show off the wand and talk about it. And just so you know, I will probably critique it in some way. I start off like all of my wand review videos, besides with the clapping, I usually say, hey, don't be all offended, okay? I know that you worked hard on your wand, but I'm going to make fun of it in some way, probably. Unless I really
All
like
right.
it.
I should try to make a cherry wood one since it looks like a very versatile wood. Would you rather resubmissions be all together with brief summaries and an explanation as to why there are more than one wand in the submission, or separate with better descriptions? You don't need to put a long description because honestly, he gets so many he probably won't read it.
I usually read it, and I only say something about it if it's like your first wand that you've made.
No, but I
like
mean
that.
like a huge
I read all of them.
explanation. You do?
Before I talk about them, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever been to Sweden? No.
We haven't been... Oh, I haven't been outside of the United States ever since basically I moved here. So, she's been to Japan.
Brazil again.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. I just went back to my home country, my motherland.
Yeah. I want to go back to Japan.
Oh, really? Cool. Thanks.
I want to...
Rubbing it in.
Like, my life's mission is to own a real kimono someday and never wear it. I just want to have one.
Mm.
We should hang it in our living room.
No, we shouldn't. That's dumb.
You're excited for the Aladdin movie. They didn't whitewash the cast. I didn't think they would.
No, they blackwashed it. The genie's black now. He used to be white.
He used to be blue.
Well, he was played by a white guy, so I'm going to consider him white.
Have we read Things Not Seen or Things Hoped For? I don't know what that means.
What?
A funny
it's a book?
movie we could watch again and again. Up.
I don't think that's funny.
Dude,
No, you like My Cousin Vinny.
My Cousin Vinny
is like your favorite. I really like.
I
really
think Up
like
is better.
Rain Man. I think that's a
Rain Man's
hilarious
good.
movie.
Yeah, man.
You made me watch that crappy movie the other day.
It's not as good. Time didn't hold up. I made him watch Phenomenon, and it didn't stand the test of time.
So,
I remember liking it as a kid.
Shows that I like right now that I've been watching for a while is My Name is Earl. I really like that show.
It's just actually well written.
Yeah, it's a very clever show, and it's very funny, and it's my type of humor. It's done, so I'm like on the last season now, and I'm very sad about it. And then we're still watching. We like iZombie. I like iZombie a lot. Like I just like it because
I think you like it better than I do.
It doesn't take itself seriously.
It has some great characters.
Yeah.
It really does.
And
like,
it has
Don E. He's my favorite.
he's so
funny. He looks just like our chiropractor.
Oh, he's so funny.
I can watch The Millers over and over. I don't know if we've seen that.
We haven't.
My first deploy is going to be to Japan or Germany.
Awesome.
How did you two meet? At GameStop.
What are you doing?
I have itchies. Excuse me. I just want to go back to Japan so bad. It's so cool. Everyone there is so nice.
I want to go to Universal.
Hey, they have don't they have one in Japan? They have Disney.
This one's going to Belgium.
What wand took the longest to make?
I think from start to beginning, the one that I've had the longest that I was working on was probably this one. And then the second place one was that one that I made for Leonard. The Purple Heart and Ebony one. Remember that one? That one took a while too.
Someone said...
And I mean, like I said, this one was like a couple months to figure everything out and get it to where it is. And then...
Goodbye, that gay guy that roasts those people. That's a funny name. Oh my word, I effing love My Name is Earl. Jason Lee's an amazing actor. The whole cast is epic. Best show ever. I don't know who Jason Lee is, but...
I think he's the main character.
They're all good in that show. Like, they all have very, distinct roles and it's just well written. It really is.
It's
For
just,
a dumb show, it's well written.
What I love about it is, they call back. The fact that every time he takes a picture, his eyes are closed. It was so funny. They called back to that, way later, and I was telling you about it, and I was like... It's funny because they showed that at the third episode,
It's always great when when writers of shows remember little things like that.
Yeah.
And
it's
one
continuity.
random picture will show up like
from when he was a kid,
even
and
like
his
years
eyes will
later,
be closed.
technically.
No, but like even when he was a kid,
Yeah,
they'll show
yeah.
him like that. You know, they just talked about it like in one of the episodes where every time he takes a picture, his eyes are closed, and then ever since then, any picture of him that you see, his eyes are closed. It's hilarious.
I'm going to send a real magic broomstick to you guys. It really flies when fired out of a cannon through your living room window. You're welcome. No thanks. You gonna pay for the window too?
Well, yeah, just send it to our window over at the P.O. box.
Yeah, right. From start to beginning, I think you're getting even more tired. I also like iZombie.
That's a great show.
Not to pester, but what is the Wednesday email?
What is it? Oh, like what's the email address? newwansday@gmail.com.
Have you tried to make a wand replica from Noble Collection?
No, I just buy them.
He doesn't do the replica.
They're like $35. That's like, I'm not gonna waste like 8 hours of my life trying to make a wand when I could just buy one that's perfectly fine.
The consistency of that show is great. It all holds together so well. The Cops episodes are my favorite.
Oh yeah, those are funny. Yeah.
The only problem with joining the army is I won't be able to make wands or watch any videos for half a year. Ooh. How many wand
But think about this. When you come back, you're gonna have so much to watch. It's gonna be like, I have like a 6 months of stuff to watch now out of all the stuff that I like. Think about it that way.
How many wand review emails do you get per week?
I get like, it depends. Usually when a new video comes out, I'll get like a ton right away, and then they just trickle in every day. So I'll probably get like 10 every day or something like that. So
did you
sometimes
hear
more.
that Stranger Things season 3 will be released on the 4th of July? Nope.
I don't really care.
What wand is your favorite of all wands in the world?
Season 1 was really good, and then season 2 was just kind of like, so now season 3 I'm like, meh.
Notice me.
I really like Dumbledore's new wand, by the way. I would say that's my favorite. Oh, speaking of which, while we have a few of you guys here, and you guys are like the hardcore, you guys are the hardcore subscribers. That's why you're here. That's why we do this. We do it for you guys. Remy? I want to ask, I have an extra Dumbledore wand that I want to rip apart. Do you guys want me to make a video on that? Because I know a couple of you guys asked about that. Like, hey, if I want to take the metal bits off of this wand to make my own wand, how do you do it? So I was thinking, maybe this is a good video content to make. What do you guys think? You don't think that's a good idea? Quick question. Do you watch any of my wand videos?
No. Some of them. I just cringe at the feeling, at the thought of like ripping apart a $40 wand.
It's $30. It was $30.
Kristen, I think 30 minutes is a long way to drive for a taco burrito.
$30.
That's a lot of money. Hi, Kivox. How are you doing? I'm a fan of yours and was wondering if I should enter into new wand today. Go for it. Why would you rip apart a wand? Hey, I've already done that. Yes, do that. I would watch it, yes. So Kristen said, why would you do it? But I would watch it. Thank you. That would be cool. I'm down. I think it's a good idea. Take it apart. You should totally do that and use the parts to make a custom. Do it. Sorry, Meek. Thumbs up. I've already done that and glued up the metal pieces and with real something ebony.
Sweet.
I'll miss so much. Don't forget Jake when I just reappear one day in the live chat in 6 months. Just don't change your name and don't change your little avatar picture. And we probably won't forget.
When is he leaving? Did he say?
No.
Well, good luck, man. It's gonna suck, but you can do it. I believe in you. I've had plenty of friends that have gone.
Hello, Raymond.
Either overseas or just, I mean, you're going to Japan or Germany, so that's probably gonna be pretty good. You probably already went through basic and everything.
Go to Shibuya.
Did you already if you already went through your basic, like you already got, I feel like through the hardest part. Because now you're just going to go do a job somewhere, which isn't that bad, and you're going to hopefully get paid well, and it's going to be fun.
Go to Asakusa.
You're with your boys, probably.
Asakusa in Japan is like very, very like old school.
Just don't fall in love. That's the only thing I recommend you doing. Don't do it. It never ends well for any of my friends that fell in love overseas, even with other military people. Because when you're together there, it's kind of all you have, and it's what you're stuck with, and you kind of like learn to like it. But then when you get back to the real world, sometimes things change. So just wait till you get back to the real world. That's my advice. What do you think about my advice?
I don't know what happened to your friends. Like, I don't know your friends that much, so...
Good. I don't know them that well anymore either. But I'm just letting you know.
Hello, Ethan. We do not play Fortnite.
Nah, dude.
Excuse me. I see if you have followed Sapphire Wands. What do you think of the mix of wood and acrylic? Excuse me.
They're good. I feel like a lot of their wands are... I think they're more acrylic than anything else. Because I don't know what their wood is made out of. And I think it's like, it's all cast. I'm not sure, but...
He's leaving on January 20th.
Oh, man.
Whatever BCT is in Oklahoma. Kivox got real deep there.
Is that basic training?
Oh, I don't know.
All right, so basic training is going to be the hardest part, if that's what that is. I don't know if that's what it is. But once you make it through that, it's going to be a lot easier, I hope. That's what I've heard.
Some place in Oklahoma just got snow. I've seen Dumbledore Wand's recreation challenge on Reddit with real ebony. I can only imagine that breaking so easily.
So, yeah, the problem with, like, recreating the wand is that, one, like, I haven't seen a recreation of one that was actually good.
Basic combat training.
Yeah, okay. So I haven't seen any that are actually good. I've only seen some that are, you know, like, from far away it looks similar. But the problem is when it comes to that spiral is that it has all those, like, nooks and crannies on the inside that you can't just carve that easily, like, unless you're very, very skilled. I know I'm pretty sure I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that carving on the inside, at least with real wood. If it was a mold made out of clay, blah blah blah, and then that would be a lot easier. But or if it was 3D printed, because I'm sure that a lot of these wands are 3D printed, and then molds are made out of them, and then they're painted and all that jazz for the movies. So, what?
You still didn't change the batteries in your smoke detectors? Yeah.
How do you guys hear that? I can't even hear it.
We just zone it out now. So what do you think about using dyed woods for wands?
It's fine. It just, you can't call it what it's not, you know? You can't say that something's like red heart if it's not red heart.
So my last time I had natural hair was 2013.
You guys saw the last time I had natural hair.
But it's like my eyebrows. So it's like dirty blonde. But I hate it, and I hate the way it looks. It's very like just dull. I don't know. My natural hair is very dull, and I hate it. And you'll probably never see it natural ever again because I hate it so much. That being said, before that, like, what colors has it been? It's usually blonde.
When I met you had black on the back.
Oh yeah, I used to have the underneath dyed black, not just the back. It was
like
the
a
whole
skunk.
bottom layer.
You were like a skunk.
No, I was like a Christina Aguilera wannabe.
I'm like a skunk.
But yeah, the bottom used to be dyed black, and then I dyed it all black, and I hated it.
That looked cool.
Ugh. And
you liked it at first.
I liked it for like 2 days.
It looked cool.
But in high school I used to dye it but I would only dye the front pieces.
Which looked terrible.
Yeah, and in high school, so I had the front pieces, and I would dye it like a billion colors. I think the most it usually was pink or purple of some sort, but I used to dye it like every color. It's pretty much as strong as the plastic wand. I want to make a wand out of willow from a tree at my grandpa's farm. Is it possible to make it out of a branch that I cut?
Yeah. Why not?
I worked with Purple Heart Wood once, so I'm relatively new to the channel. Do you have any videos on making the wands?
I have a few that I've like made parts of the wand. I don't have any that is from beginning to end because I don't have the means of showing you guys that very easily. Like I can't record in the room that I usually work in. It would just be, I don't have enough like dust collection where I can get all the dust to not land on the camera and get into everything and ruin my computer and kill everything. So right now I can't show you step by step. I'm hoping that in the future I can get like a big shed in the backyard. That's the plan. And why are you laughing? You laughing at what I'm saying?
Mm.
Oh, I thought you were laughing at me. I was like, what the hell, dude? So the plan is that to someday like have like a small shop in the backyard and be able to record in there.
When we have an extra $1 billion hanging around.
Not that much money. I mean, if we had that much, it'd be extra. It's like saying we have that right now, but we just don't have the extra.
You really like the silver
Hair?
Oh, hair? Oh, thanks. The underneath color was a huge thing back in the day. I just copied Christina. She had the blonde on top and the black on the bottom.
It was a thing.
What is an estimate of how much I read, I'm guessing? I don't know.
50 to 60 books a year?
Yeah, I would say at least 60.
You didn't read 60 last year, so
Have
you can't say at least 60.
Have you seen You on Netflix? I don't want to see it until I read the book.
I haven't seen You. You've been on Netflix?
You is the name of it.
Me?
Most anticipated 2019 reads, probably Dark Dawn.
On the Shoulders of Titans.
Yeah, finishing Kingdom of Copper.
And then if the third movie, or the third book for the Thunderhead, what's the third one called?
The Toll.
If that one comes out, is it coming out next year?
I think so.
That one too.
Did you just call your wife a skunk and get away with it? Now that's true love. My hair used to be natural blonde. I dyed it since I was 15. Now that's light brown. My hair is definitely getting darker the older I get. It used to be like a pretty golden blonde as a kid.
Mine is getting lighter.
How much does redwood cost? Like $20 for one of those things, right?
It's not redwood.
Oh, that's
right. I'm assuming that they're talking about Bloodheart.
Shut up.
So Bloodwood. There's Bloodwood, which is what this is, and then there's Redheart. There's Paduke. It depends. They're anywhere from $10 to $20 for like a piece about this big. So.
Professor Ender going to make any more videos soon? You know, they do have online websites where you could buy the exotic woods.
Yes.
Blah, 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 blah.
See, but the problem...
Dark Dawn, I'm so hyped. Dude, I really want him to make another new adult fantasy too.
The problem with that is that, like, you don't get to pick and choose something that has, like, some cool wood grain like this, you know? Like, if you buy it online, you basically just get, like, it shows it that it's, like, yellow. And you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to get in. And then you get, you know, maybe you'll get something like
this.
No
two Purple Hearts are the same. No two anything is the same.
Even, like, the colors are slightly different, you know?
My hair was almost white when I was a kid. That's how my mom was. I'm so jealous.
You shall not
We met
pass.
at GameStops. We're an awesome couple, someone said. Thank you. I was working, and he was bugging me. You
fell in love the moment I walked in. It was like one of those movies in the thing. Like, I had my long hair, and I was like... and then everything went dark, and then there was a light and smoke behind me, and it was like I was opening up the door. Hi. That's how it went down. You want to talk about Terra? There's this game coming out called Terra. I'm really excited about it. Where did you ever hear about it? Look at. I'll show it to you guys. Oh wait, I don't have my phone because it's getting fixed. That's how the conversation went down.
My first impression was he was really hot and sexy.
Who are you talking to?
Kristen. She asked what my first impression of you was.
Oh. I thought you were just talking. I was about to get jealous.
I think it's just one bookmark. Bookmark. Book, comma, mark. Yeah. I'm
really confused because you answered the question.
Mark asked me like how many books the You series is. I think it's just one book.
Oh.
It is. Is that a doorknob on the wand?
No.
I think it's.
No, it's not. It'd be a tiny doorknob.
Are you a jealous person, Kivox?
Oh, of course.
Aren't both you? Jealous.
Yeah. If you're not jealous, then you don't care.
Yeah.
That's all that means.
Like we'll say like certain like famous people are pretty or whatever.
I don't think anybody's pretty except for you.
Right.
You and my wife. Those are my two favorite people.
I'm really disappointed in the fact that I can't find any good info on how to wax wands, so I use tongue oil right now.
That's fine. That works. It's some good stuff.
Kristen says, I'm a jealous person too. You gotta be a little jealous. Otherwise, like he said, you don't care. And you should care. That's a lie. You love Newt Scamander.
Shoot.
Not my school nickname, not the bookmark. is still better than the other one. I just bursted out laughing when Meek went bookmark, then cackled. Dude, I totally have a cackle. It's really embarrassing. What do you think of the concept of Harry Potter open world RPG? I'm thinking it would not be too great. I loved the Poppy War, but I know you guys didn't like it. Am I going to read the sequel? I mean, if I get it for free,
no.
Maybe I'll try it and see if I like it. No, but if I don't get it for free,
I'm not reading it. I don't like the first one. Why would I read the second one? Even if the second one's the best book ever, why would I continue?
Have you ever used mink oil?
No.
If they made a Death Eater wand set like they did for Fantastic Beasts, whose wands would be in it?
I don't even know what that means.
What do you use to seal your wands? I'm a fan of oil-based varnish.
I like varnish. I have a couple different things. I still haven't I don't ever settle on one thing. I just kind of experiment with a lot of different things. So kind of everything.
Sometimes sequels are better, but mostly they aren't. I thought Thunderhead was better than Scythe. So that's one, but you're right. Not
I really
all
liked the
better.
second Theseus.
Oh yeah, Weekend Gods.
What is it called? Themis? Penis?
Themis Files or something. My old coworker hated Newt. Needless to say, I'm a little happier I left work now.
Good for you, because Newt was the best. I don't know. People really didn't like the second movie. I don't know why.
What would your guys' theme songs be? Mine would be TJE Benny Hill theme.
The Benny Hill theme, Mick. You don't know what that is? It's like that comedy one, I think.
We've been both obsessed with that new song lately.
Oh, the K-pop one? K-pop!
No, what's it called?
It's called
Pop Stars by KDA or something.
It is a pretty good song.
I want to cosplay that chick now.
You're never going to do it.
Totally going to make it.
No, you're not.
Watch it.
Yeah,
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
You're going to do it. Okay.
I haven't cosplayed in a while. I want to. Maybe it'll be incentive for me to lose 20 pounds.
No, it won't. Because you're not going to do it.
What if I prove you wrong?
Go ahead.
And I make a prototype.
You're not going to do it.
I'm muslin enough.
I will bet you $1 million that you're not going to do it.
All right. This is on. I'm doing it.
You're not going to do it.
I'm doing it.
You're not. Because guess what? You don't even have enough time to record or read your books. You think you're going to find 40 hours a week to work on a costume?
It's not going to take that long. You just I got it. I got this. We're good.
Huh.
Non-toxic for me. Who's your favorite Harry Potter character? McGonagall. Did you see Doctor Who New Year's special? No. Someone he liked most of it. I don't like K-pop, but like Blackpink's music. You don't need to lose weight. The way Meek said, "What if I prove you wrong?" sounded so drunk. Do it, Meek. Dude, I've gained 25 pounds since my wedding. I can totally lose 20 pounds. Absolutely.
You've been trying to lose 5 pounds for the past 4 months.
I lost 9. Okay, 9 pounds. And then it just died. I don't know what happened. I stopped losing weight. Okay. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to go downstairs every day so I can wear that costume and do it.
There is no costume. You got to make a costume first. That's the problem, is that you think it's just going to appear. I'm not helping you with that. I don't have enough time.
You got to help me with the tail. That's the only thing I need.
I do not have enough time to do any of this. I do not have enough time to waste making a costume for you. I'm sorry.
If I make the whole thing, you can't help me with
one?
No,
I cannot.
Piece?
I have way too many
make a video.
other things to do.
Dude, that song is so famous right now that if you make a video, it's totally going to get views.
People expect things from me. People are counting on me.
We did do keto, and it worked very well for him and not for me at all. But I'm also a vegetarian, so keto doesn't really work for me. Because I can't eat meat. So that kind of ruins the whole point of keto. What's wrong with you?
Tired.
You love her the way she is, right, Kivox?
Why are you putting me on a spot like this? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to start something?
What song? Kristen would love to see us work on a costume. Dude, we used to work on costumes all the time.
For who?
For
who?
me.
Yeah, guess what? Guess who always wanted to dress up and never got to? Guess who? Guess who that was? Me. I never got to dress up because we always just work on your stuff, and then I get the shaft. Is basically the best way to put it.
Because every time you try to come up with a costume, you change your mind 5,000 times. Me, I commit. I'm like, this is what I want to cosplay, and that's what I do.
No, that's not true.
True. How many costumes have I made?
The problem is that you work on stuff, and I do not like at least 50% of the work with you.
My Elsa one?
Yeah. Who cut out all your things? Who made your cape? That's like half the costume.
Did.
Who glued on? Who put all the sparkles on?
You
who did all of
you
that?
did the glitter.
Who did your shoes?
You.
Okay, I'm just saying that's at least 50% of the costume.
I'm gonna need help with
who
the tail.
Who did your hair? Who
with
did
the
the hair? Who did the hair? I did the hair. So I'm just saying I did at least 50% of that costume, and guess what? What did I get out of it? Nothing.
That this music video is super hot right now.
Oh my god!
And people would
You think you're gonna be able to make this costume in like a week? No.
No, it's gonna. But we have until July.
This song's gonna be done by that time.
Nah, it's not.
Mick, it's called the internet. Things pass. Nothing sticks around. If you're not on it if you're not basically predicting what's gonna be hot, there's no point to waste your time.
People would like that costume.
Okay,
I'll bet you.
All right. You come up with these ideas and you think that you're gonna like commit so much time to this. Literally, like when you're not reading, you're sleeping. Tell me I'm wrong.
But when I get
if we weren't recording right now,
when I get excited about something, I do it.
If we weren't recording right now, I don't have time. I do not have time, guys. I don't have time to make a costume. If you guys want me to continue to make videos and wands, I cannot waste my free time doing that. Just warning you right now. You can do whatever you want. Just don't waste money. Don't spend any money on it. That's
not a thing.
The thing is, this is what happens. She gets excited. She buys all the fabric. And then doesn't even wash the fabric, never works on it. What was the last time we went to Joann's? How much did we spend? Like $150? It
was $50.
Okay, whatever. $50. And where's all that fabric?
In the laundry room.
How long has it been in there? Over a year.
But
No excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more excited for this costume though.
Yeah, right now.
It's not. You're acting like I've never made one. I've made like 3 costumes.
Oh wow. And you're how old? 53? Just saying.
But
your record's not looking good.
Pretty epic. They took me months and months and
Just because it takes you a long time doesn't mean that it's good.
My Amber Sweet costume was legit screen.
It was not.
Very similar.
It was okay.
It was good.
It was alright.
My Elsa one was alright.
Most of the things you just bought and stuck glitter on them.
Nah. People are saying we're feisty.
I know my wife. That's all I'm saying.
So how about this? We'll make a pact. Ready?
No, Meek, I don't want to do this. You don't understand. Like, I don't want to make a costume. I don't have time. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I get that you're excited about something, but I have goals for this year that I need to commit to, and this does not. My goals are not in this one. I have goals that I need to commit to, and that goal's not here. Making a costume for you is not on my list for this year. I have more important things to do.
Don't worry, Meek. Joann's is my weekend too.
The problem is, like, you probably go to Joann's, you buy some stuff, and you actually use it. Unlike some people I know, they buy stuff.
About one thing. One.
I argued with you at the store. I said, Meek, you're gonna buy this, and if you're not gonna do this, I'm telling you right now, please don't buy this. You got mad at me. We had a mini fight at the store. We got home. I didn't say anything for like 3 weeks. It just sat on the kitchen table. And I was like, hey, remember like 3 weeks ago when you bought all this crap? Thank you. And then I walked away. I dropped my mic and I walked away. I love you. But your record is not good right now, Meek. Your record is not good.
So if I make the full costume,
by the way,
minus the tail, you will help me.
The reason, how much are you going to spend? What's your budget?
$100.
We don't have $100. Sorry.
That's my budget.
Yeah, we don't have $100.
My Elsa costume was like 7 times that.
We don't have $100. Are we gonna make another Zelda costume? Elsa costume? No, we're not making another Elsa costume. So who cares? That was before we had a mortgage, by the way.
True.
That was before we had people counting on us to make dumb videos for them.
Do people want to see the costume video? Costumes are hot. People want to see that.
How do you think we're going to record this? We have no means of recording.
We have a sewing machine.
How are we going to record it?
In here. I'll make it right here.
When do you plan on recording this, Meek? When do you plan on
We'll do the whole process. So we'll do us, like, figuring it out.
I don't want to do this.
And then telling you how I'm going to, like...
This is not something that we should be talking about on the live stream. Because I don't want to do this.
I don't want to do a Zelda costume. I'm, like... I don't know. I get, like, super excited for random costumes, and, like, that's
I think what would do better on our channel...
Amanda would love to see us build a costume.
What I think would be better on our channel would be if we did a Grindelwald.
We can make you a Grindelwald costume.
And you could dress up as that cool chick that has the awesome hat.
I don't care. See, this is the problem. I'm not excited about that. I would be excited to help you make a Grindelwald costume.
Here's the problem.
But I want to get excited by making
I'm not excited about your costume, and I don't want to help you, and I don't want to waste money on it. That's the problem. You get it? That's the problem. We're not a cosplay channel. The 50 people that are watching right now, maybe 20 of them would care, but everybody else would be like, ugh. And we're not professional cosplayers. We don't make, like, the best. You don't have
to be professional to have fun.
I don't like making crap. You know that. You know that I don't like making crap, and I won't show people. If I make something and it's not good, I don't show people. I get embarrassed, and I throw it out. I put it away.
So we can film it, and then if it comes crappy or comes out crappy, you don't have to put it out.
Just wasted all my time. That's it. It's not a gamble at all. How about I could, instead of doing that, work on other things that I know people want to see, and things that I'd rather do, like make wands, make some money. Just saying. Just throwing that one out there.
I just feel like I'm getting old, and I need to do this and get this cosplaying out of my system while I'm still young.
It's already out of your system. You haven't cosplayed in like 4 years.
But I've wanted to. But I just need to get it out.
I've never cosplayed, and I've always wanted to, and I'm also getting
We're going to make you a Grindelwald.
No, we're not.
We will.
No, we're not.
Do you not want me to?
We don't have time. If you make me a Grindelwald costume... Then I will help you.
She cares about the cosplay. That's what I said. I will help you.
You make me a costume first. Then I will help you.
What does it consist of? A jacket?
A jacket, a shirt, a vest, pants.
Most of that you can just buy.
All the jewelry. I don't want to buy it. I want it made. I don't want to buy it off of eBay for like $200. Some like crappy pieced up thing that looks like crap.
The jacket we can buy, like make.
No, see, you're already talking about just buying stuff. Just gonna buy stuff.
No, the jacket is unique. Yes, you make the jacket, but a shirt and pants are like.
Oh, Mick, yeah. You just can't buy anything. You gotta make everything out of muslin. Prove to me that you're gonna actually do something, which she's not. So I don't know why I'm stressing out because she's not gonna do it.
This person watches costume making all the time.
You do, but not on our channel, right?
When mom and dad fight, and guys, read the comments. People are yelling because we're not reading the comments and we're just fighting with each other.
We're not fighting. This isn't a fight. Are you kidding me?
People believe in me.
Well, I don't.
You're not older. I think you're the same age as me. But like, I'm getting up there, and soon I'm not gonna be able to cosplay and get away with it unless I do old people. So I need to get the young hot people out of my system.
You want to dress up as like an 18-year-old.
She's fictional. She's not real.
She's like 18.
So I'll get Botox.
I love how you think that's funny. Guess what? It's not. Are you posing right now?
No. I'm mad at you.
Oh, that was you mad?
Yeah.
I've seen you mad, Meek. That was not you mad.
I don't get mad very often. Kivox, I've never said this, but you're like a mother to me. So much for a budget. You gotta have fun in life. You can't. Yeah, why are you being a party pooper to Meek? Devil.
Because that's my job. I poop, all right? Hour and 15 minutes. I poop, and I have to clean up her mess. She poops and I clean up her mess.
Reminds me of what we read today about that Harry Potter thing and the pooping and the bathrooms.
Yeah.
Like how apparently they used to just pee and poop wherever they were, and then they would make it disappear with magic instead of having bathrooms.
I feel like you would still have to have like...
It's gross, right?
You'd still have to have like a place. Imagine you're sitting in class and you just got like a turd coming out. And then you're like...
And we're talking about poop. No one should be pooping.
We're going to call it a night. Did we miss any important comments?
How many cats do we have? 3. T's 2 to 3 months older, she thinks. You're getting closer and closer to McGonagall. I will cosplay with McGonagall when I'm older, sure.
Do young McGonagall.
No.
Why?
Because no one will know what it is. What's the point?
I'll do Dumbledore. You do McGonagall.
It's like when I
dressed up as Amber Sweet. Nobody
no
knew who
one
you
knew.
were.
They just knew I was half naked.
But guess what? Nobody knew who you were, but you still did it. Oh my god.
That costume was awesome.
It wasn't. It really wasn't.
You just hated it because people looked at me and you get jealous.
No, I didn't care. At least back then I didn't care.
You did.
Not that much.
Kivox, what if someone made you the best cosplay costume ever, but you had to pay $50?
They made me the best costume like ever. I'd pay way more than that. So, what would be the big deal? I don't get what the question was.
I don't think people realize how much making a costume actually costs. Yeah. It is really expensive.
Yeah.
Unless, I mean, like for instance, my Elsa costume, just the sequins alone were like hundreds of dollars. The fabric was $200, and then the cape one was like at least $100. I mean, fabric is really, really expensive. So when you commit to a cosplay, you're going to spend money. Unless you do a half-ass cosplay, then you just want young Dumbledore's butt, Kivox. If you did young McGonagall, you'd at least be better than the one from the movie. Young Dumbledore and young McGonagall would be awesome. No one would know. Meow. I know, it's a link. People are meowing. Yeah, he does not do custom wands right now. Someone's really talking over there. I think your cat is dying somewhere.
No, he's just like...
He's mad that we're not paying attention. He has food. I fed him. So he's just yelling.
Link, come on.
Make a cosplay using only duct tape. I've seen people do that. I don't think a cosplay video should be made for a while into the year. Seems like you guys have a lot on your plate. Problem is Kineticon, which is the only con that happens around here that's even halfway worth going to.
It's not worth going to at all.
It's a little in July/August.
It's a little like crappy little con that nobody goes to.
The fun thing about it though is everyone dresses up.
No,
so it's not like...
that's not true.
It's not like those big ones that you go to where like half of the people don't dress up. And
it's also not like those big ones that you go to that actually have really good costumes. This one will have like one good costume out of everybody, but everybody else tried really hard. And it's like, you could tell that they tried really hard, but it's like, they're just not good at doing it.
And
Does that mean?
Also half of the people just buy them off of like
China, it's just like like a lot of people just have like Halloween costumes, Yeah. And there'll be like a couple Weeping Angels that look pretty good. Remember those Weeping Angels? They looked all right.
Those were pretty good.
Yeah, they were.
But they were unique and different, like it was sometimes you get some really cool costumes there, but it's kind of rare. I liked the army guys. That was a cool idea.
Oh yeah.
There were guys dressed up like those green little army figurines, and they had their stands, and when you asked to take a picture of them, they would put their little stand down and stand on them. It was really funny. I hated New York Comic Con. We went once.
No, but see, we went when it first started, and I guess they moved to a bigger area. I think that area was just too crowded that we went. It was like the first year that they had.
And we went with people that just kind of.
Yeah.
We've learned
to not go with people.
To not go with anyone because. A, people don't like the same stuff we do. B,
if it's like their first con that they've ever been to, you have to like babysit them and stuff. And like, if it's your friend, you're trying to make sure that they have fun. It's just like, Go with your friends that you know are gonna like something that you like and that you're gonna hang out. And don't go with like don't try to don't try to introduce your friends that have never been to a con to cons.
That was a mistake we made last time. I think that's why we had such a bad time at PAX that year, because it was just the people that we took just really didn't care.
We sold our third day tickets because we bought the 3 day tickets.
Yeah, we like scalped them.
Yeah, we sold them for
like $100.
$100. It was pretty good.
But yeah, so the only one we ever go to is Kineticon, and like usually we end up having pretty good costumes compared to a lot of people because we spend months and months and months making them. It takes a long time.
I feel like if my costume is not the best, I don't want to wear it. At least I need to think that it's the best. I need to think like this is the best that I could do. I didn't skimp out on anything. This is the only way that I know how to make this one thing. And if it's not the best that I could do, then I don't want it. Does that make sense to you? Like if I make this and it's not good, then I don't show it to you guys. I keep it until I think it's good enough to show you.
It's not that we wouldn't take you because you've never been to a convention. It's the people that we took don't like that kind of thing.
No, I remember what it was. It was his wife. It was my friend, my good friend that like wanted to be nerdy and wanted to like all this stuff. Brought his wife, and his wife
hates all that stuff.
Hated all that stuff and was too cool for it. So he had to like babysit her, and I'm trying to like get him to like, hey dude, check this thing out, and he's like, oh yeah, that's cool.
You don't have to know a lot of the stuff from there. I mean, sometimes I don't know what 75% of the costumes are, but you can appreciate hard work and craftsmanship and like just have a fun time. I end up just taking pictures of people all day long because you do find some really cool costumes.
But that's it. That's the only thing that there is at these places.
Yeah, Kineticon, they're starting to get a little better where they have like famous people that like voice actors.
They have like
and
C-listers. Like
they had people from Pokemon. They had Brock.
They have like C-listers. Come on now. They had like
the guy from Gears of War that thought he was so cool.
They had like the Black Ranger, original Black Ranger that played Zack 1 year. They had like writers. They had some authors of some stuff. But it's all like it's it's like PAX is nice because they have like Rooster Teeth. They have like
R.A. Salvatore.
They have big. He was just walking around.
Dude, I was like, R.A. Salvatore.
That was cool.
And everyone was like, he like had no one around him. And
nobody
then,
knew who he was. You were like,
and I went over to him and I'm like, can I get a picture? And of course, like the second I saw him, like everyone like.
If it was nowadays, we would have like recorded it.
Yeah.
But we just took a picture.
Well, we didn't do that type of thing. It can be very overwhelming. And then Indianapolis has Gen Con. I've heard of Gen Con. Kineticon is little. It's literally. I don't know if it sells out every year, but it gets very packed. They've actually started splitting it between locations to where like some of the stuff is in like an off site, and then you have the main site with like the hall and everything where you can buy stuff. I mean, it gets. I mean,
if there was any local people that live like in Connecticut or Mass or something, we could probably meet up at a convention or something like that.
We do not do YouTube full time. I wish we could, but we don't.
We cannot afford to do that.
We work full time. I am a nurse. You guys should watch Kamen Rider.
I have in Portuguese actually.
Forze Tokusatsu. What's a tokusatsu? Am I saying something?
I don't know what the other ones are, but I'm assuming that they're like Power Ranger-esque, like hero style things, like live action.
We have a Comic-Con here, but I would never go because I don't want to be in a crowd. That's a good thing about Kineticon though. Like I think the Sellers Hall is where you get the biggest crowd, but like it's a pretty big location, so that you're not usually like packed into a crowd. Like when we went to our Comic-Con in New York, it was like crazy busy. But like Kineticon is very local. I want to say local because we've been to some big cons, so it's definitely way smaller than some of the big cons that you see like on TV or
we
like
should try to get media passes and go to PAX. Now that we do this, we may be able to get them.
You can get a media pass for Kineticon.
Can you?
Yeah. What's his face does it?
Who? West?
Yeah.
But what would be the advantage of that? You can go everywhere just walking.
True.
You can just walk anywhere. Like, why would you want a media
to be
thing?
cool, I guess. No, but then you could set up a booth and sell stuff.
I'm not gonna sell stuff. Are any of the patrons gonna be there? I'll sell stuff to them. They always get first dibs, remember?
I think Seattle has lots of cons, but I've never been. Hello, Diablo Feet. I don't know of any other cons in Connecticut. I think there are some. They actually had a Comic-Con in...
Why is Diablo's feet...
I don't know.
Checked off and stuff and white?
I think they had a Comic-Con in, like, Bridgeport or something that my sister went to, and she bought tickets to meet some famous person, and then they didn't show up. I forget. I think it was, like, someone from, The Walking Dead or something. I forget. I have to ask her, but they, like, didn't show up, and I felt bad for her. But, yeah. That's it?
Alright, we gotta go.
Kivox works for the government.
I'm tired. Tired.
How many Elder Wands do you have?
2. I have Dumbledore's and I have...
Did she get a refund?
Grindelwald's.
I don't know. I have to ask her. I would imagine.
Okay. I'm really tired. I gotta go to sleep. There's a book video coming out tomorrow morning. Probably around 7 o'clock for us. So... look forward to that. If you guys, it's a TBR, right? TBR and the new book rules. Or is that, did we already do that? Did we talk about the books?
That's
all right. So the TBR and the new book club rules and stuff that are going on. So book stuff coming out. And I'm gonna be recording some wand things this weekend as well. So this upcoming week, you probably do have a new Wands Day coming out. And hopefully a new wand review coming out. Good job. Oh, I'm so tired. All right, guys. Have a nice night, morning, evening, whatever it is for you.
Bye.
That sounded terrible. That sounded painful. You okay? You got anything else to say before we go? Oh, yeah. I love that song. It's so good.
Already dead.
Bye, guys.